Hey, what's up guys? I'm Ricardo with Vape and Validates, and today we're going to be taking a look at the P3 kit from Smock. So the Smock P3 kit is basically a revamp of the original Mag Kit they made a few years ago, but it's kind of a combination of the Mag Kit with the touchscreen aspects of like the G-Priv, and then also it's shockproof and waterproof just like the Aegis Legend, so it's kind of a cluster of everything. But before we get too into it, let's go ahead and check out what comes in the box. Alright guys, so this is the packaging for the Smock P3 kit. On the side, got a little bit of information. So it does have a new chip. It does have a 1.9 inch touchscreen. It is dual battery, and this fires at a 1 millisecond, so a lot faster than their other boards. On the front, it does say it's water resistant and shock proof, and then also it does come with the new conical mesh single mesh coils, which on the side here will tell you all the contents. So this does come with a TFV 16. I do like when Smock in their kits includes their flagships instead of the baby beasts, which nobody ever likes. So it's good to see that it comes with the flagship tank. So this is the mod itself. It is pretty substantial. It is very heavy, even without batteries or anything on it, but it feels pretty good in the hand. I feel like this little bill back here is a little too far. I like the original mag design where this was a little bit shorter and this was a little bit longer, so it felt really secure. The weird thing about this one is it feels really secure in the back of the hand, but the front kind of feels like it's just gonna slide off on you. So, but it is all rubberized. Every single piece of this thing is rubberized except for the side plate and the screen itself. Now, to open the battery door on this mod, instead of like the Aegis Legend and the Sigeli Humvee where they have that little slide, this has a clip. So all you do is press that and it pops right open. Now the clip, everything on here feels like it's steel except for the clip. So at first I thought the clip was plastic. I'm pretty sure it's a zinc alloy, but the problem with this is I don't trust it, especially Smock with their bottom load battery doors. You can never really trust, but I feel like this over time is just gonna snap in half and then, you know, RIP your mod. The USB is on the side of the mod. It is under this little rubberized piece right here. It is micro USB, which this mod came out 2019, towards the end of 2019. I really feel like they should have put a USB-C, but it is what it is. At least they finally fixed their 510 issues. So for years they've had glued in 510s and they always pop open on people. They always just snap right off, or your tank just starts spinning for no reason. So finally they screwed in the 510, so you're not gonna have that issue. Thank you for finally listening to people. Holy shit. The fire button is nice and clicky, nice and clicky. There is no wattage adjustment buttons because this is a touchscreen. On the inside of the box, you do get your instruction manual, little battery safety card they always throw in, your verification and warranty card, which good fucking luck getting a mod warrantied out with Smock, but I digress. Inside you do get the TFV 16 with the new single conical mesh coil, a dual mesh coil, a standard glass. So this is the 9.5 mil glass. This is a straight 5 mil glass. Do get the USB, micro USB cable, extra O-rings, and the little tank sleeve that they're coming with on the TFV 16. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and pop some batteries in. Battery tray is marked on the side there as well as down below. Don't know if you can really see that, but it is marked. So positive down, negative down. This battery door is really stiff. which is also why that clip concerns me, because there is going to be a lot of pressure on this thing at all times. But that does mean that there's a good seal. So hopefully the water resistance thing is actually true. Now I don't know if you'll be able to see this, but there's little gaps in between the little rubberized parts on the top. So not too sure on that part. Like they are all the way around little gaps. But the rubberized feel does feel pretty nice. And then all the screws have little rubber caps as well. Now to turn the device on, 5 fast clicks, just like everything else. Typical Smock fashion, this screen takes forever for it to boot up. But the UI actually looks really nice on this. I was quite surprised. And so to open the mod, what you do is you swipe to unlock. Now you have to go all the way with it. So I didn't the first few times I tried to open it, and if you like kind of just quickly do it, as you can see, it does not unlock. You have to go all the way to unlock it. Wattage adjustment up and down, just like that. To get to the menu, instead of 3 clicks, because 3 clicks on here locks the device, what you do is there's a little button right here. If you tap that in the top screen, as you can see, the screen isn't exactly the most responsive, but it gets the job done, I guess. So you go to mode, you can change from wattage to temperature control, titanium, nickel, stainless steel, back to wattage. It does have the preheat setting, but luckily this one comes on normal out of the box. Thank you. Besides that, you can adjust your wattage from here. You can go to the My mode, set up your own, personal preferences there. Puff counter you can reset, and then your settings you can go in general, factory reset, accessibility, power off, chip information, so this should show you like your version number of the software. Theme, so on here you can change like your screen color. I'm gonna leave it on red for obvious reasons, it's a red mod. Then passcode, you can set up a passcode. I'm not going to do that. I think the swipe to unlock is just fine, and plus I don't plan on keeping this mod. So instead of using the tank that came in the box, I'm going to use my TV16 that is already set up, because like I said, I do not plan on keeping this mod, so I plan on putting it back in the box. But we can go ahead, screw this on, and now it's all set up. Let's go back up top, show you what we can do. So yeah guys, this thing hits pretty well. It feels nice in the hand. It's very rubberized. The touchscreen, it's not horrible. I still don't like touchscreens on mods. I just think it's completely unnecessary. It just adds another failure point on the mod. I would much rather have a very small LCD screen that I don't have to worry about shattering. This one, even though it's shockproof and waterproof, I feel like the LCD screen is going to shatter, and I don't really trust it. The rubberized texture on here, it does have a tendency to pick up little things floating in the air. So like whenever I first took this out of the box to take a look at it when we picked them up, it had what looked like white fur or some sort of like felt all over it. I had to wipe it down pretty well, but I don't know why. I guess it's just the way this material is. It's gonna pick up hair and stuff. So if you have a tendency of vaping like on a couch, expect to have quite a bit of hair all over it. So just keep that in mind. Build quality on this. This is probably the best feeling SMOK mod I've ever tried. The clip, like I said in the up close section, I feel like it's going to break on you. Just as if you're willing to take the risk and you want something that's shockproof and waterproof. I'm not going to test this personally because, like I said, I don't plan on keeping the mod. Just keep in mind that few points of failure are going to be that clip right there and this touchscreen. The one thing I will say is Smock is finally fixing their issues. Like with the TFV16 tank, I was so surprised that it's not shit. I ended up buying 2 of these. I have the gold one that I originally did a video on, and I have this black one, and I fucking love this tank. The tank is awesome, and it's just, they're finally getting it together. But the only reason they're getting it together, which is why I can't give them props for it, is because people are finally realizing how shit the company actually is. So many people were talking shit that they finally decided, hey, we should probably get it together so that way people don't continue to, you know, disgrace our company. So I'm glad they fixed the 510 issues. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's time to move to USB-C. Once you move to USB-C, once you figure out a better solution for the battery door besides this little clip here, then we can talk. Because we saw it on the original mag. The clips on there on the top were the same material as this, and those snapped on people constantly. And the mag had a huge failure rate, mainly because of the 510s and those clips. So they fixed the 510 issue, but the clip is still the same material, so you're kind of halfway there. But as soon as they fix all of those issues, that's when I will fully recommend them. Besides that, I guess if you're a Smock fanboy and you're just going to pick up whatever regardless, then yes, go ahead and pick this up, because this is definitely the best one that they've made so far. So pricing for this kit, I was seeing it for about $70 to $80 from reputable dealers online. In shops, I don't know why this is always a thing with Smock's kits. Like, usually their tanks, if you buy it in a shop, it's going to be about what the tank is online with shipping. The kits, though, are fucking ridiculously different. For some reason, distros overcharge shops, which I know firsthand. So instead of like $80, more than likely in a shop it's going to be around $100. So keep that in mind. Luckily here, like, we have them for $100, but if you come in on Mondays, they're 15% off. So we can kind of get it around that point. So like, say like I think on Vapor or an Element Vape, it was like $77 plus like $10 shipping. So like, you know, $87. If you get it here, it's $85 before tax, so you'd be paying about the same price on a Monday. But it honestly, I can't fault shops for it, because like I said, Smock just has a bad tendency of charging up on distros, so then distros overcharge on the shops. And for that pricing, I don't really think I can recommend this, just because you can get like the Sigelei Humvee I have sitting back there and the TFV16 for pretty much the same price as this kit. I can't in good conscience recommend this thing. I would much rather somebody pick up the Sigelei Humvee, because it's not as flashy, but it feels a lot more rugged. It feels a lot more comfortable to me, and I just feel like it's going to last a lot longer than something like this would. But if you're an absolute Smock fanboy, you don't care if they crap out in a few months, then sure, this thing's awesome. Go ahead and pick it up. It's definitely the best mod I've tried from them, and if I'm gonna recommend any Smock mod, it'd be this one. But yeah guys, that's pretty much all we got for you today. As always, if you have any questions, you can ask them in the comments down below, or email us at vapeandvalidate@gmail.com, and you might just see me in a future video. But if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit like, and make sure to subscribe to stay up to date with our content to help you make decisions towards a better vaping lifestyle. I'm Ricardo with Vape and Validate. We'll see you next time.